Hey guys, it is me, Kisama Unlimited, and today I'm doing a Rant On episode. If you would like to see a Rant On episode next month, don't forget to like the video. 800 likes is the goal. I only upload 10 videos a month. If you would like to see the Rant On be one of them for next month, don't forget to like that video if you'd like to see me rage. So in this video, I am going to be talking about the ban list. The ban list makes many people rage, but it's not really what's on the ban list that makes me mad. When the TCG and the OCGs ban lists separated, the OCG was doing fine, doing well for itself, but the TCG, we got 4 ban lists a year instead of 2, which was good. I was actually excited for that. And then they were like, no more release dates. And everyone, a week or two before the release dates, everyone made ban list predictions. And me, as a Yu-Gi tuber, I would make ban list predictions quite often when ban list time came around. And a lot of other Yu-Gi tubers did as well. And everyone would be excited just for prediction videos. Everyone likes to banter. Everyone likes to throw their own little 2 cents saying, I would like to see that come back. I would like to see this get hit. This. Because if I had to really think about something that bugs me in Yu-Gi-Oh! Currently, it's that we don't have a release date. Like a couple of videos before, I made a video about my predictions and just my thoughts. I threw my little, 2 cents in the hat and just said, let me just spew opinions, because that's what I do. And nowadays, I'm honestly, when it comes to the ban list, I just sit around and I'm just waiting for one person to say, it's up. And for one of my friends to just poke me and say, hey, did you see the ban list? I'll be like, oh, okay, I'll go look at it. But you see, I didn't like that. I like being anticipated for it. And I blame Konami for separating the TCG and OCG list, because that's what I felt like what started it. And I don't see what's so bad when we both had the TCG and OCG together. I mean, they made it work in the past, and I thought it was so fun. And it's so weird, because you look at the OCG, and it's kind of a little judgmental, because you look at them, and you're like, they have Harpy's Feather Duster, they have Rabbit Tattoo, they have cool things. I'm pretty sure they even have Rabbit at 3. I think they do. I don't know what they have. I'm not 100%, obviously, because I'm not in the OCG. Nowadays, anything that gets banned obviously gets a shitty fucking errata and then just comes back. I would rather have an errata list than a forbidden list, because it's bullshit, because everything's turned into shit anyway. And I would rather see stuff on the errata list, because then if they make an errata list, I'd say, well, that card's coming back at one point. I don't see a point in just banning something and saying it's going to be banned forever, because that's how they are now. They're like, well, it's not banned forever anymore, because now we have Errata, and now they come out like shit. So, you might as well just have a limited list and a semi-limited list, and then just basically have a completely different list for erratas, because these are cards that you fucked up, apparently. I just don't get why we can't have a release date. Because, one, it makes the game more anticipated. Everyone's excited for the list. That's one of the most exciting parts about Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the ban list. Because it's the time when Yu-Gi-Oh! Gets to have a slight change, where you don't have to see the same fucking 3 decks most of the time around, and you get to see new decks, some rogue decks, and some random stuff pop out of the woodworks, and see some stuff come off the list, and see a slight tint of change. And that's what makes the game exciting. And you take an element of what made Yu-Gi-Oh! Amazing and you fucking bash it into the ground. The 3 things that I think Konami did to fucking fuck up the ban list was, 1, take away release dates. Now, every Yu-Gi-Oh! Player is scrambling around like a retard, not knowing when the fuck a ban list is coming, and then we're like, we don't know what's going on. We don't know any better. And it's unprofessional. It's unprofessional of Konami to not give us a heads up and even say when we're getting one. Just to spring it on us is kind of stupid. Second of all, the erratas. When you see a good card get banned, you can't say, oh, I can't wait for that card to come back, because when it does, it'll make this deck great again. Because most of the time, they're just going to give you a fucking shitty errata, like Stratos. Every person says that they would love to see Stratos come back. Now, let's just say Stratos came back with a horrible errata. It would make every person that anticipated and wanted Stratos to come back shitty. So then who cares? I rather see Stratos as this card that, is feared and everyone wishes comes back, than a card that comes back that's garbage. And then I think the last thing that made the ban list stupid was how we were separated from the TCG and OCG, because now we live on 2 different worlds, and it was better back in the day when we had shit together. It just made everything more fair. It's kind of weird how we have these set of unfair things and you guys have unfair things when we both could probably be using the same shit and having an overall good time. Because a good example, Feather Duster and Raigeki. I'm going to use them as a prime example. They were both good. They were both banned for a reason. But at the end of the day, they have Duster, they have Raigeki. But let's just say if we were in a world where Raigeki and Duster were around, that would be unique. I'm not saying it should happen, but it would be different. I'd rather live in a world where everyone is treated fairly and have everything than some people having different things. Like, I'm going to use a good example. Pokemon is a franchise that's doing amazing. They have Pokemon Go, they have Sun and Moon. Everyone's looking forward and playing Pokemon so much lately. Konami should take a little page out of Nintendo's branch and say, look how good they are doing. Why don't they pull in some Yu-Gi-Oh players and say, what would you do to fix the game? Because I would have so many fucking things to do. I would be like, fix this, make a new DN, own a fucking DN. Don't charge people up the wazoo because no one's going to want to fucking play if you don't give them the right cards, because you have to make everything fair. You see, for me, I don't really care what's on the ban list, because what's on the ban list is what's on the ban list. It's like from people topping, it's from what's just being OP, and that's just understandable, and I could live with that. But I don't see a reason why we can't get dates, why the OCG and TCG had to have that, why we had to start getting 4 ban lists instead of 2, what we were used to. Because I know everyone disagrees with the ban list here and there, but I really appreciated the old days where everything just came off more professional from Konami, and they gave us 2 lists, they told us when they would come out, and it just was better off. I don't understand why we have different lists from them, why everything started getting hectic, and now I feel like the game is circling downhill because they don't know how to fucking put their foot down and take care of shit. But that's just me. So like the video if you agree with me. Remember, 800 likes for another rant on in the next month. And don't forget to comment below how you feel about how Konami handles the ban list. And subscribe if you're new. I upload twice a week. And I hope you guys all have a great day. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.